Hey, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, female rapper elite. I'm back with another video. Look, I apologize for being late. I was trying to listen to a story time on YouTube, and I was talking and chatting with somebody, so I apologize for the lateness. So yeah, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Please make sure that you hit the bell notification, hit all notifications, so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live. Please make sure that you, let's see. Common, Laronski, the Kindred Barbie. What's up, Yansky? You better be on time, LaRon. LaRon, best me is fire. Run it up, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, please make sure that you check that link that's in the chat right now. It's a link to like any. So if you got Apple Music, Spotify, whatever you got, that link that's pinned in the comments, it'll bring you to whatever your digital distribution is, like whether it's Apple Music or if it's Spotify. So yes, make sure that you check out my new track, Best Me. Is out streaming everywhere right now. And I'm not gonna get into it right. Should I get it? Yeah, let's get it over with, because let's just get it out the way. Let's do that real quick. Check me out on Spotify, all of that shit, Apple Music. Check it out.
Exit 6. LaRon. Best me. Yeah. Let's go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. Yo, I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I'd create the version with bald tires, y'all liars and them lanes just swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You prayed away them curses all them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music draw influence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you and I thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I ain't attend your service. Help me complete my purpose, keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters with that dirt weed who can't sell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal. What the hell is this, a sale or something? The way they ride them waves, gonna mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what week it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything. I put that on everything. You deserve the better things. I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no
sympathy. People gonna remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove? I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. Yeah, that's my shit. So please make sure you check that out. All streaming platforms is out right now. So listen, let's get down to it. Yo, you know what's so crazy? I don't even know if anybody ever reported on this, but today for some reason I was just on my Facebook and I was just punching in people's names and shit like that. And I came across this page that was Pardison Fontaine. I ain't even gonna hold. Let's get straight into it, because I know that this is what y'all motherfuckers came for. So I was just a little taken back, especially for somebody who writing Nicki Minaj disses, like the way that he was talking about, because I guess this was around the time that Sheether came out. Let me share the screen real quick. Hold on. Let me share the screen real quick and bring this up, because I found this to be very interesting. That Pardison Fontaine was talking about, it seemed like he was coming from a perspective that like he's a Nicki Minaj fan. I was just a little weirded out. And this is public, so you could look that shit up yourself. Yeah, hold on a second. So let's get this into perspective. Was that the first time? Let me see. I want to just make sure because I was just scrolling through this shit. So yeah, I think that disc came out around time in February. I don't think he said, and this is basically before he was noticed or whatever, and he was just like a local person. So okay, so let's bring this up. So the first post he posted on let's see, February 26, 2017, he said, I never saw so many people ride with Remy. It's like, it's not like y'all buy her music or download her mixtapes. That's shady, nigga. That's shady. See, I be feeling some type of way. Like, to be honest with you, I would never fucking feel no type of way. I don't care how many people find my new song and they like it. Listen, let me just make this very clear again. I like to do music because I could do it. I don't do music to blow up or anything like that. I do it, and it's impressive to me that people like it and they actually think that I'm an artist that's trying to get signed. I'm not trying to get signed. I do this shit because I want to. And I do it because I know that I can do it. I just like to work on projects. I like to get something and have an end result with it and see what it sounds like. That's me. So I would, and best after seeing this, I would never give a fuck if I had to be in the same room with a Cardi B. Never. I would never give a fuck. Yep. Because the same way you got your people, I'm gonna have my people with me too. Don't give a fuck. I don't. So furthermore, people like this, he said, never saw so many people. You see the name on the screen, Pardison Fontaine, Pardison Party Fontaine. And this is a page that he don't even post on no more. He hasn't posted on this page in a while. Or maybe he switched it to family only, because you know that I do that sometimes. For some reason, people think, you see this globe on there for Facebook. I know that a lot of people, especially if they search me, they think that, I could just read everything on your page. The things that you read on my page is the ones that I want you to read. Trust me, I'm aware that that globe is global. I know that globe means public and the friendship sign means friends only. And every now and then I go through and I just push a button on my page and I make everything friends. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing it, I never make a post and it has a globe and I'm not aware of what I'm posting. I know exactly what I'm doing it when I'm doing it. Anyway, he got on this page and he said, never saw so many people ride with Remy. It's not like y'all buy her music or download her mixtapes. Either way, either y'all just fans of controversy or y'all just tired of seeing Nicki win. Can you see that this is Pardison Fontaine? Somebody who's writing Nicki Minaj disses? I got to read this from the tippy top again. Let's go to tippy top. Never saw so many people ride with Remy. It's not like y'all really buy her music or download her mixtapes. Either y'all just fans of controversy or y'all just tired of seeing Nicki win. Whenever you on top for too long, niggas start to hate you and will ride for you and will ride for anyone taking a shot at you. And I think that that's real. What changed though? What changed? Is this listen, am I bugging out? Is this Pardison Fontaine that I'm reading? I was a little, to be honest with you, I was holding this in all day. I was talking to people online and I wanted to tweet about it, but I didn't want to do it because I knew everybody's going to try to take my shit and flip it like they found it, because that's what they always do. Because they might get more views than my channel, so they might try to mention it. Because, yes, I'm fully aware. So I said, no, I'm going to wait till me go live with it. Me chat about it. I said, me wait till me go live with it. So Pardison Fontaine back in 2017, you on your page glorifying and praising Nicki. And now you clicked up with the sunken idea. Maybe you realized there was an opportunity to diss Nicki and to do certain shit. Like, so listen, let's see. Hold on a second. Let me get back to that page. So that was just really interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? I said, this is really Pardison Fontaine. I said, the jokes write themselves. When I tell you, all these bitches is Nicki fans. All of them. All of them. When she say that shit, she don't just be talking. All of these, like even the Star Brims, the Cardis, even Cardi, all these bitches is Nicki fans. All of them. I think people need to know about this, because how the fuck is you doing this now? Like, that's weird. And then what was it with that? Wasn't there some controversy with the halfback beat? Who had that beat first? Or the Nicki jerk? Was that Nicki beat and he tried to rap over? I don't know what happened with that beat fully. So I'm not really interested to see what people saying in the comments. I'm more interested. You seem to be leaning towards Tricky. Oh, this is a Nicki hater. Picking side, you see trend slander. Tricky is digging her own grave. Has been since 2002. What? Let's focus of Nicki trend slander, you say. Isn't exactly, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. So listen, that was posted on February 26, 2017. Let's scroll up a little bit and see what else he said. So on the 27th, he's still feeling like on the 27th of February, he felt the need to come back and to talk more about Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. So let's see what he's talking about this time. So he says, To say Remy is lyrically is to say that Remy is better lyrically is an opinion. I've heard Nicki on songs with Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Kanye West, Eminem, Lil Wayne, and never once was she overshadowed. Facts. Hashtag it facts. Okay, partisan. You know what, party? You just like me. You probably like Nicki just like me. You don't really like Megan. You have an obsession with female rappers. I got my eye on you. And you clicked up with female rappers? Yeah. You know what? This shit is crazy to me. Okay, so to say Remy is better, lyrically is an opinion. I've heard Nicki on songs with Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Kanye West, Eminem, Lil Wayne, and never once was she overshadowed. You can say her subject matter is different, but to say better lyrically is a stretch, and it's a fact to me too. Don't you? Everybody knows that I love Remy Ma, but you can't say that. Listen, Remy do spit. This is a difference. Nicki could get on her. It's a Mac Black and a black with that strap. If I slide through, we gonna clap, we gonna back, and that's that. Nicki knows how to filter out and go to her hood mode, you know. But abroad, just generally, Nicki is very lyrical. You can't say that to me. I could say that I feel like Remy is maybe more street than Nicki, but you know, Nicki is a pretty girl. Like, you know, I ain't saying Remy is not pretty, but Nicki is like a bad bitch who spit them bars, like, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga. But Remy, she spits a little more gutter, so that could be maybe confused with her tone and everything, that she's more lyrical. I do think she is. I wouldn't say. Do I think she's as good as Nicki lyrically? I think she has the potential with the pen. I think that she has the potential. I think that they both are very good lyricists. I'm not going to down Remy on the lyrical front, but what I'm saying is that this is a conversation like I would have. This is a man that's in the industry. I would never give a fuck about having good music and being afraid that people catch it and they'd be like, oh, you got to be in the room. I would not give a fuck about being in the room with Cardi. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm telling you right now, because if these people could make their opinions like this and their pages is up, why didn't you delete this? Or why didn't you? I'm pretty sure you're aware of your opinions and shit like that. You didn't just blow up with Cardi and you ain't making that much money to forget about this page. You got to know that this shit is open. So maybe he don't give a fuck. And that's why I don't give a fuck about what I say. So let's start from the top again, because I just feel like it's important. To say Remy is better lyrically is an opinion. I've heard Nicki on songs with Jay-Z, Rick Ross, Kanye West, Eminem, Lil Wayne, and never once was she overshadowed. You could say that her subject matter is different, but to say better lyrically is a stretch, especially when I just heard Remy say fly like a frisbee yesterday, and you Reminisce fans just don't, and listen, he's saying, so you know listen, this right here shows that he's hunkered into the female rap shit. And you Reminisce fans just don't show out. Like, I guess I feel y'all should. It's easy to jump behind the disc, but what about her songs? She had a whole mixtape out before her and Joe started working together again. Shows ain't packed out. I'm not on either side. It sounds like you on Nicki's side to me. You are on, because if Remy read this and if she was aware of this nigga, it would be a problem for you. I ain't even gonna lie. She off parole too. Maybe it was just different times that niggas was trying her. I don't know what it was, but as a man, I know that she would have definitely sent somebody to see you about that. Especially you talking about shows ain't packed out, this and that. He kind of popping that shit. I ain't mad at him for having the freedom of speech. This is why I would never fucking be mad about what I say. And I don't give a fuck who room I got to be in with whoever. I don't give a fuck. I don't, because I'm passionate about my opinion. And maybe Party was passionate about his, but I just don't understand how he has all of this love and defending Nicki over Remy and all of this shit back then. And then you write for the sunken eye gap. How? You remember Nicki was on Queen Radio and was like, oh, and you niggas writing disses towards me too? My niggas is going to come see you. Yeah, that was to him. So, oh, yeah, he was in his bag. And you Reminisce fans just don't show out like I guess I feel you I should. It's easy to jump behind the disc, but what about her songs? And she had a whole mixtape out before her and Joe started working together. Shows ain't packed out. I'm not on either side, but I just see a trend of slander because one, he said, I'm not on either side. I just see the trend of slander because one is the big dog. Maybe who's the big dog? Nicki? Nicki? Oh, you know what I wonder? Because you know, Nicki, once you do her wrong, she probably won't even speak on Pardison Fontaine because he's probably a clown to her. Honestly, Party is probably a clown to Nicki Minaj, and she probably won't even acknowledge that nigga. You know, Nicki's a bad bitch like that. She might have got a little buzz of him through the industry because if you go through his page, search the page and look for people. Don't look for the artist profile. When you search that name on Facebook, search for the people profile. Don't search for the artist because it's going to be different. You want the personal to the person, like their own Facebook page. This is not an artist page I'm reading. This is his personal page. So I'm wondering if Nicki maybe knew him before or something. Maybe that, and maybe she took, because you know Nicki, she gonna be on some shit like that. Like what? She probably snatched Hard White. Like nigga, what? I'll get you. Listen, I ain't saying what she said. Nicki is from the hood too, and she probably like, this nigga is playing with me. Did you fucking with this bitch trying to write rhymes against me and shit like that? Oh yeah, okay. So listen, I'm not on either side here. I just see the trend of slander because one is the big dog. Maybe a lot of girls see more in themselves in Remy than Nicki. Her life is more relatable and more obtainable. Ooh, that was a diss too. You said Remy's life is more relatable and obtainable. Either way, I just wanted to see why people are leaning so heavily on the side. Y'all subtle on what do you say? Heavily on one side all of a sudden. That like Itty Bitty Piggy wasn't y'all anthem. Y'all gotta let me know. He seems a little invested in this. Oh, and then he made another post. So listen, he's on this shit. Let me just read some of these comments to see what y'all saying about this shit because I don't understand it. I don't understand how these niggas really be ops. They really, really be fucking ops. These niggas right here will do anything for an opportunity to be in the mix or anything. This is Pardison Fontaine's page. This is his shit. This is his thoughts. And I understand what he's saying. But I just feel like when you do shit like that and then you move a certain type of way around it and then now you helping the clown, come on. That's just it's a little questionable to me. And they shelved her album too. Remy did all that dissing to not pop at the end. This should be framed and hung up. Definitely a read. Exactly, Glenn. This is why I'm saying, like, they be talking about Saucy Santana making tweets and people doing stuff like this. I feel like this is important. Like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of low-key played Remy, if you want to be honest. I respect Remy, but, you know, I do understand some of his viewpoints. But it's like, for him to be in the industry and, you know, say shit like that, I could never give a fuck about anything that I say. And it looked like he holding Nicki down. What did you say? If you feel like throughout these both of these two messages that I read, if you feel like Pardison Fontaine is making it clear that he's a Nicki Minaj fan, press 1. If you feel like he's a Remy fan, press 2. To me, it's clear here. It's clear. It's clear who he's supporting. It's clear who he even talking about lyrically and how Nicki's subject matter and all of that shit and that she's better lyrically. I don't get it. He said, and then on March 3rd, this was, I think, was this the last post? Oh, and he talking about Foxy too. You see what I'm saying? He is a female. Ooh, party. I'm about to clock your T, nigga. You in the female rap category. Let me find out he really want to do commentary. He's probably getting the time of his life writing disses to rap bitches. This is crazy to me. So he said, hey, all Remy Ma fanatics, how we feeling this new diss track? Why we not posting memes now? Because we all Remy fans, right? She's still way better than Nicki, right? This nigga's going hard. He need to make him a YouTube channel. I really want to know what's on his mind. Yeah. All ones. Let me see. I'm just a little taken back that these people always getting exposed for their funny style shit. Always. What changed? Like, what changed to make you, like, you know, I don't know. He low-key hates some of the rap girls and disses them for Meg and Cardi B. Clearly, Remy took money to diss Nicki. Let's see. I don't know, Komika. He's very involved into this shit, though. But he was trying to cover his tracks just in case he had to be around Remy. I don't think he was covering his tracks because if I was her, I would be offended. So then he said, now he's like, let's see how many people been Team Fox after this drop. So then he's talking about Foxy. That was March 3rd, 2017. What did he say after that? And then after that, he went back to promoting his music. But yeah, guys, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is definitely noteworthy. I think that it is. Yeah, and when he make his last post on this page in October, I guess, you know, things must have picked up after then. Once he posted that, I guess, you know, things must have, you know, maybe when did he start becoming affiliated with Cardi? Let's see. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yep. So that was that. Yeah. So he was going hard. I didn't make this up, and this is public. I mean, when you realize when people are, entertainers and shit like that, you look for certain shit. And I was just online today, and I was just looking up certain shit for different artists. And I said, "Oh, let me look up Pardison Fontaine." I'm like, let me see what he's doing musically. So at first, I seen the music page pop up, and then I seen the personal page. So I said, let me see what he's talking about. And he's dumb enough to have that shit open, dumb enough to have it open, and this is what you talking about. So I think that the brother has some good points, but I just feel like you look like you contradicting yourself by what you're doing out here, for sure. Let's see if he said anything else. Let me just scan. He must have been really feeling some way about that whole Nicki and Remy shit. He must have really been feeling some way. I'm not gonna go through all of that. You do it yourself if you want to go through it. It's public. You can do it if you would like. Never saw so many people ride with Remy. It's not like y'all buying her music or downloading her mixtapes. Either y'all just fans of controversy or y'all just here to see. I'm tired of seeing Nicki win. Whenever you done the top too long, niggas start hating you and will ride for anyone taking shots at you. He even know that that's true. He know that that's true. I just can't believe it. Can you believe it that this is the man that's like associated with the sunken eye gal, sunken eye anthem? Can you believe that? To me, this is crazy. He sound like a barb. That's what I'm saying. He is a barb. He's a barb. He can't make it as a rapper, but as a woman running it right now, maybe Meg and Cardi aren't using him, so he's hating on the women. He's not. That's why, and this making me wonder if this is like, so Megan, this is a nigga. Listen. He'll contradict himself for a bag of money. OG Nicki Minaj. Nicki does songs sounds like the remix, but it's not like Nicki does songs sounds like it's a remix, but it does not. She switch up her flows. Right. Pardison is a gal. He lives a female fantasy through Cardi B and Meg. Spitting fire just walked it. Let's see. Remy dissed Nicki for clout, nothing more. So do you guys think that this is just like female rap is juicy? It's phenomenal. Yep. And then people stay getting their cards pulled. Always. It's always something with these people. It's like always something sneaky, something underhanded. They always low-key Nicki fans. Every hater was once a Nicki fan. I'm telling you, all of them. Maybe he wanted to get Nicki in camp and got rejected. And this is not no new news. I found this shit on my own. So don't try to act like you just started talking about this shit. This is not new news. I just really stumbled across it. I just was like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, this nigga is really talking. He needed a YouTube channel. He need a YouTube channel. He need a YouTube channel. For real. But I felt like, damn, he wrote this big essay post. I don't even listen. You want to be completely honest to me? I want me to be completely honest with you. Like when I'm on my social media, I don't even bring up Nicki or some shit like that. I use this place because this is where I truly enjoy to have conversations with y'all about this. I don't do that on my other shit. When I even be in real world, like say if I go out to the store right now and I go to Starbucks and say I'm in there and I'm talking to somebody, they seem cool and they bring up music and say they bring up Cardi B. Even if they say they love Cardi, which never really happens, if they bring her up, I don't really engage in the Nicki Cardi back and forth. I don't do it because I don't enjoy it. Like I don't do this online shit offline. I don't. Because I don't really give a fuck about what you think. Like, I don't really care about what you feel about Cardi or anything like that. I don't even talk about that shit with my cousin. And one of my cousins, she know how much I like Nicki, and she likes Cardi. And what she tried to do little funny shit. Like, I remember one year I went to her house in Georgia, and when I got into the car, I think she would play every Nicki version that was on the song. She would play the remixes that Nicki did, and she would always play the version when she wasn't on there. And I could kind of feel her looking at me, and I would never say nothing. I would just keep looking forward. You're not going to get me in my back like that. When people do shit like that to blatantly get you mad, you know that they trying to fuck with you. And there's so many people who do shit like that. You will never win. I grew up with fucking 3 brothers. Niggas will try to fuck with you all day to try to get a response. And when you respond back, they know that you weak. You got to make sure that you can handle that shit. Now, if you putting me at danger on some shit like that, I'm going to respond. If you're doing some little catty shit or some little shit like that, I'm not going to respond to that shit. You got to learn you have to learn that what you feed grows. You know what I'm saying? Man, Partisans talking about itty bitty piggy. Man, I think this is interesting. That's what I will say about it. And I'm done with that. So let's see. Let me go to the bottom. He let CTG boost his up, boost him up on the Breakfast Club. Hold on a second. Where the fuck did my phone go? Did that shit die? My damn phone died. Shit. Give me a second. Shit. So yeah, I just feel like that's crazy. You guys let me know what you think about it. Is Pardison Fontaine a Barbie? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with him? Let me bring this up from the neighborhood talk so we could talk about this Kid Cudi shit because this is perfect. I'm at 25 minutes. So we already spoke about that. I'm only staying on here 30 minutes today. Just to be honest, I gotta go. And you know, I'm happy because especially when I have small, like kind of like concentrated topics, I really don't want to be spending an hour because it's not really good for me with you know, how I choose to like upload my videos and stuff. And I felt like I executed my thoughts. We said everything. We seen what he said. We seen how much of a fan ass that he is. And Pardison Fontaine need a YouTube channel. He shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that these rap chicks is whack. You know what I'm saying? So what is his position with Megan Thee Stallion? This shit just makes everything questionable. You know what I'm saying? Cardi and Megan is doing Facebook. Cardi tried and running through football fields and shit. It's like, what is this shit really about? Oh, man. So let's bring this up. All right. So, no, I want to bring that up first. Let me go down. So Kid Cudi was at the Rolling Loud. I honestly felt bad for him. Let me just play this. See, this is that shit again. It's not. Hold on. Let me click this off. I think y'all will be able to hear it, but I can't hear it. So let me just click it and just play it. Kid Cudi walks off stage. Press the number 3 if you can hear him talking right now. Because I can't hear the audio, but y'all told me you can hear it. I'm gonna have to restart my computer. I still haven't restarted it. Press the number 3 if you can hear him talking, because I can't hear it. All right, cool. Yeah, so Kid Cudi walks off stage after people kept throwing stuff at him on stage. Loud said, if I see one more thing on the stage, I'm leaving. Don't fuck with me. Can I just ask this, like, first and foremost, I think that's the easiest loophole as an artist because you can't be in direct danger. He can't. So you still gonna get that check. But I feel like that's fucked up, right? Can you imagine the toll that took on his mental, on his mental? You know what I'm saying? You could already tell that he deals with mental health issues and things like that. That has been trending with him like for the past few years as far as like his mental health and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of us deal with like different mental health ailments. It's just all about how you let it, you know, get the best of you. But in regards to him, I really want to know, let's see, why would you throw anything at an artist? Rico literally got bruises on her arm because of it. It's horrible and scary. Yeah, I want to know this. Do you guys know, like, why do people have an issue with Kid Cudi? Do you believe that somebody threw something at him due to their loyalty to Kanye West and they not fucking with him? Do you think, does Kanye have that type of hold with with his fans? I don't understand why they did that to him. Because if you notice at first, excuse me, I had made a comment and I was just like, I bet you somebody white did that, right? I was like, somebody white had to do that, but it was actually somebody black who did it in the crowd. I don't know if I can't really tell. Their skin looked like their skin was like darker complexion. But at first I was just like, this is somebody who clearly doesn't respect, like, you know what I mean? Because with everything that happened with Azealia Banks, those was all white people who disrespected her. And I think those white people who disrespected Rico Nasty too. But when I seen this next video of this guy, I believe he's black. Let me see. Kid Cudi was hit in the head with a water bottle during before he left the stage. That's crazy. Hold on.
Throw one more fucking thing on the stage and I will walk off. I'm not fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing. You will ruin it for everybody. I will fucking leave. If I get hit with one more fucking thing, if I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. Don't fuck with me.
I hope he still got his check. Well, you know what? You ain't putting my life at danger. Listen, if people throwing shit on stage, you never know what else they gonna do. Let's look at this. You see him? And that's probably, you know what? I thought that he was pretty close at first when I looked at it. He is just a heckler in the crowd. And you see the people that he around, so he's probably fucking, he's... whack. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what he's. What a loser. So yeah. So I don't understand why they would do that to him. Though. Do you think? Let me just read some of your comments. Why do you think that they did that to him? I hope he gets that guy. Get him how? What can he really do? He might get banned from the. He might get banned, but. Oh wait, we're talking about Kanye's mental health about that. I couldn't hear that the video as it played. I'm gonna have to restart my computer because I don't know why I'm not able to hear certain things on here anymore. That shit is dumb. Let's see. Kid Cudi garbage, but he didn't deserve it. I hope they get that guy. I mean, but that's not really. What would you consider that? I don't think that's any type of assault or anything. I think that he'd probably just be banned from that venue for going to events or whatever. See, now the baby would have been in that crowd. Exactly. And you see, they be so mad at him because he be going so hard. The baby, like that's one thing I ain't gonna lie. I do like that about him, but even though it's kind of erratic, I feel like the baby, he don't play that shit. You do anything to him, just like that person who hopped that fence, they got their ass shot. I like that shit. To be honest, I don't want anybody to die, but I like the idea of not letting nobody play with you. You can't let people play with you because if they play with you, they're gonna take shit. Nah, what are you doing hopping over my fence? You trying to do some funny shit. You don't know what that guy was capable of doing anyway. And with this matter, I know that Kid Cudi still ended up getting his check because that's in the contract. You have to, if the artist feels threatened or if there's any type of like impeding threat or anything like that, it's going to be an issue. There's definitely going to be an issue as far as like if they get hurt, that's a lawsuit. But they have the right to remove themselves from the venue. And you know what? I'm pretty sure he still got a bag for that. That's wrong. So they definitely owe an apology. I hope Rolling Loud reached out to him. And they not. Wait, you can't hear me? I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me know if you can hear me now. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Press number 4 if you can hear me. Press number 5 if you can't hear me. Stop the video. Oh, you were saying what was you saying? The video is playing over you. Oh, okay. All right. Let me get this shit off the screen. So listen, stop Cudi video, turn the video off. Okay, see, I can't hear the volume of it, so that's why I just need to restart this computer and just get done with it. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here. I've executed my point of where I wanted to come. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kid Cudi for even showing up, and you could look at him and even tell that I don't know what he's going through in his life, but I don't think he deserved that. And to get on stage and have people throw shit at you and not appreciate you for coming out and even taking your time out to do that. Hopefully he still got his check and he got paid. And Rolling Loud, they need to issue some sort of apology, hopefully behind the scenes or in front of the scenes to him, because that's disrespectful, in my opinion. I think it is. So let's see. My ears is looping with the Kid Cudi garbage. That was horrible. So listen, let me know what you think about the Pardison Fontaine old post in support of Nicki Minaj and how the tables turn where these people just end up with the ops and shit just crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy. And like the fact that Nicki, she was just like, oh, and y'all niggas writing rhymes to me, this is to me. I'm gonna have my niggas come see you too. Yo, that's when I loved Queen Radio. Nicki was in her bag on that shit. I loved Queen Radio on Apple. And when Nicki was on her on A&P last night, she was talking about like, she want to be able to see comments. I really don't want to see people's comments, to be honest with you. Like, not when it comes to Queen Radio. I kind of like that about Apple Music. When Nicki was on there and she would do the show, I like when people talk about it on Twitter and stuff like that, and if she could see your comments and stuff like that. But I really don't want no chat with comments when it comes to that, because I felt like when she did Station Head, it was mad haters in there, and that shit kind of like made her focus. And she was just like, why are people like, you know what I mean? I don't feel like they should have any choice. I don't feel like you should even have to see the comments, because when you on a radio station, when you do the radio, they don't see your comments. If you tweet them or some shit like that, they might see it. But you can't, when you on a radio show, you're not able to see comments. I just feel like it's a distraction, and I hope she don't turn that shit on and they don't turn no comments on. Let's see. Nicki needs to be too focused. No shade, right? Let's see. Station Head was messy. Exactly. I wish A&P would work with Android. I know that some people overseas said that they was able to download the app today. I don't want her to get distracted. Right. Nicki was telling us everything. She said that they went to witch doctor just to get rid of her. And the crazy part about it is that if Nicki didn't build herself up the way that she did, they would have won when that whole hate train shit rolled out. They would have. But the thing about it is that they don't realize that the average female rapper who's out right now did not do the legwork to be where they are. Like, really think about this in the day and time of what we in right now. The female rappers get noticed and they get picked up for being viral. Why did and you know what? I'm not discrediting anybody. I'm not taking anything away from anybody. Why did Erica Banks get signed? What did she do that was that viral to get signed? What work did she put in to get signed? And this is going back to the days to where when you had to get signed, you had to be somebody in your area. People had to know you. You had to have units sold. You had to have a proof that you was really somebody. It wasn't just about social media and going viral. And this is why people ain't selling. And this is why this is why Cardi was unable to sell tickets. This is why could you imagine Nicki doing a concert for $5 tickets? Cardi, you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Stop hanging around hip hop. You're already rich. Just go ahead. Bow out. Because if your ass was smart and you had any type of music intelligence, you would have never put that song out with Lil Durk and fucking Kanye West. That shit is trash. You got a young ass nigga on the track with grandpa, and then it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He gave you a throwaway. You wasn't spitting no shit. You in an interview sounding stupid as fuck, talking about some shit like, oh, I knew mad people couldn't get this beat, but then Jordan Thorpe's name is in your motherfucking credits, so you didn't write it. So how the fuck did you get the beat? You ain't even get the damn beat. He got the beat for you, and he got you sounding stupid. Maybe Party is trying to set Cardi up because he really don't like her. You know that he can't like that. If Pardison is a fan of Nicki the way that he's showing in those posts, ain't no way he like that garbage. He just there for a check. I'm telling you, that shit put a lot of things into perspective. Just seeing his Facebook post today, I said, this is interesting. You see how they really feel before shit changed. If he was smart, though, I would have not forgot about that Facebook page. I would have deleted that shit or made it private. I definitely would have. With the 3-year-old song and acting like she putting people back on. And yo, this is crazy. So I was talking to one of my family members today, and it was just like, yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, Cardi got more number ones than Nicki. But I said, also, do you pay attention to everything with the formula? I said, did you realize that Do We Have a Problem took 2 to 3 months to even get 20 fucking million on radio? Cardi got 20 million on her song already, and nobody still don't fucking like it. So I said, when you talk to me about stuff like that, just make sure that you're talking about it with facts. Don't come to me talking about somebody got something when they get mad radio playing all of that shit, and the shit is just set up for them to win. If we had 20 million radio play for Do We Have a Problem like that, we would have went number one. Do you understand what I'm saying? They had to weaken Nicki to make the other girls look like they doing something, but they don't realize this is bad business. I'm pretty sure that them promoters at the Wireless Fest will never book Cardi for 2 days in a row again. I guarantee you they won't. I guarantee you. Pardison is a Barbie. Come on. Could you imagine a girl in the game 15 years performing for $5? Nicki would have just did a free performance. Are you crazy? You doing meal deals. You just like Megan. You doing $5 performances? That's like that's a foot long. You doing meal deals. Come on. Is it that serious to get people out just because I ain't performing this? You have been fucking performing. You performed at the Grammys. Didn't they perform WAP at the Grammys? Cardi is a fucking... And you know what's so crazy? This family member who reached out to me, they said, I'm so tired of her because they was like, I knew when she went on live and she gave the whole disclaimer. Everybody's tired of it. I just want Cardi to bow out. Like, stop hanging around hip hop. I don't give a fuck about you being here. Like, and you know what? Typically, one of my friends, she used to always have this thing where she'd be like, whatever you resist, it persists. No, it don't persist to me because I don't listen to Cardi B music. I don't at all. You want to be, you know what's so crazy? Even though I could be hard on Megan, I do listen to her music just to listen to it and be like, is it okay? And I want to be completely honest. I did listen to her song with Future again today, and I thought the beat kind of knocked. I thought that it was okay. I still think that it's okay, but I kind of stumbled across it because I was playing my song on YouTube and they played her song right after. That probably because I played it the other day. But when I listened to it, it didn't make me want to. I liked I'm telling you, I like that part when she was like, it's bomb, explosive, osmosis. Megan tried to do her little numbers on that, even though it didn't number out to anything but about 400,000 streams. She tried to do her little numbers on it. And you know what? Megan is just a little engine that's just doing what she can do. And we can't expect Nicki Minaj out of her. And, we can't expect blazing. We can't expect that. She gonna give us that cash shit, that shit that she been on and she doing. And you know, somebody made a comment on my page the other day, and it was just like, excuse me. I hate that. I don't like when people sniff their nose like that. That shit drives me crazy, but I don't have no tissue near me. So somebody came on my page and they was just like, you know, I like Megan when she was more hardcore, but you have to be honest. Even if you listen to her during the Fever era, she was hardcore with the weak ass bitch and stuff, but she was still talking about pussy all over the record. She was still talking about pussy all over Fever. She was still talking about sex on her stuff before that. She was. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. How you got a Grammy begging for $5 ticket sales? Exactly. Carlos B tickets cost less than a slice of shit. Cost less than a box at Little Caesar. So listen, I'm about to be up out of here. Let me know what you think about Pardison Fontaine being a low-key Nicki Minaj fan supporter. This nigga is windmilling for Nicki against the Remy Ma shit. He windmilling. That nigga windmilling. And what? And what?
A lot of these male rappers, I would be richer than them too. But I'm not gonna trade my happiness for that. I'm sorry. Especially when I'm richer than them too.